Welcome everyone. My name's Don R. Abel, and I'd like to welcome you to Chaotic Don Films YouTube channel. I know we released our first short film on here, and we're going to release trailers for all of our upcoming projects and everything on here, but we thought we'd do a little bit more with it. We thought that we would basically make a running tally of kind of like a vlog, basically. You know, what filmmaking's like for young startups, young entrepreneurs, people just getting started in filmmaking and in business in general. And, you know, what we go through. Perhaps we could help somebody with some issues that they're having or might run into in the future. And, you know, if anyone happens to have any questions, maybe we can help with that. So that's what this is. We're going to start putting out videos every couple weeks about different aspects of filmmaking and different aspects of business, and just trying to keep in touch with our audience and, you know, see if we can help anybody.
Hi there, I'm Dan Aviso. I am a director for Chaotic Don Films. I am 25 years old and I was born and raised in Canada, but every 6 or so months I travel to the States to shoot our films.
What I do for the company is I'm really the writer and the line producer for the company. I'm also the business manager. So I'm the one that writes the bulk of the script. Dana does have some influence and he does co-write with me on occasion, but the bulk of the writing is done by me while he does the bulk of the directing and the creative flow. I am the one that basically puts it on paper. I also do the producing, organizing, planning, detailing, making sure that we have everything that we need, everything's planned out, and making sure everyone gets to where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. So that's what I do as far as the filmmaking side goes. On the business side, bookkeeping, making sure that, you know, we're in compliance with everything that we need to be in compliance with, legal documents, stuff like that. So I kind of wear a lot of hats for the company. It keeps me busy, and that's something that I really thoroughly enjoy.
My job as a director is to make sure that the story comes alive and to make it a story worth telling. So I have to coordinate with all the actors, all the crew, make sure that we have everything so that we can deliver an amazing story. We have currently finished our first short film, Operation Outbreak, which is about 12 minutes long, and you can view it on YouTube. And we're in post-production for our second film, Army of None, which was directed by Don. And we are in pre-production for our third short film, Theobros's Bridge, which we plan on shooting early next year.
So stuff that I've done for the company and like filmmaking wise, I've really only been at it for 5 or 6 months. No, 7. It's been about 7 months. Starting writing. First thing I ever did was I co-wrote Operation Outbreak with Dana. That was the first thing, and that was our first project, and first time doing everything, literally everything. We had no experience going into it. We've never been to film school. I mean, I've been in some drama classes in high school, and I acted a little bit, but I'm definitely not an actor. But the business side, you know, business has always been a passion of mine, something I've always exceeded in. So, you know, taking those business concepts and putting them in on a producer level, that really like drew from my business side. And as far as the writing goes, just my imagination. I've always had a really active imagination, especially as a child. So that's just, you know, a draw on that, and it's just, you know, telling stories. It's all. So to see that come into film was really exciting. And then with Army of None, I personally, you know, I had a lot of personal passion invested in that. It's about a soldier who comes back from war. It's supposed to be out September 10th. That's what we're shooting for right now. It's about a soldier who comes back from war trying to get his life together, and as a soldier, Iraq War veteran who was wounded and went through a lot of different things. That was something that I had a lot of, definitely had a lot of invested in. We have Thea Rose's Bridge coming up. We do have a GoFundMe set up for that, try to pay to actors. You know, something like, hey, thanks for your time at least. We have that coming up, filming that in January. We actually just started accepting casting for that, taking submissions for people who are interested in the Wichita area.
So with that being said, I directed Operation Outbreak and I produced Army of None because that story was personal to Don and he wanted to create and tell the story the way that he envisioned it. But I think that movie will be absolutely fantastic when it's released in mid-September. Now, this is all what we are currently doing. In the next 2 years, we plan on premiering our first feature-length film in Wichita, which is very exciting for us. And in the next 5 years, who knows? We could be in LA helping studios make their own movies, or we'll still be doing our own. Either way, the future looks very bright for us, and I can't wait to continue to deliver amazing stories. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, links in the description below, and expect to see another video from us every 2 to 3 weeks with either me or Dawn, or who knows, maybe both. And thanks for watching, guys.